Our first guest tonight is a writer, director, and Academy Award-winning actor you know from films such as Manchester by the Sea, Oppenheimer, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, and Gone, Baby Gone. He stars in The Instigators, which is available now on Apple TV+. Please welcome back to the show our friend Casey Affleck, everybody.
Thank you, man.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time since you're here, but not a while since we saw each other.
I just saw you.
You just saw me.
Yeah.
This is rare. We saw each other this weekend.
Yeah, and I want to talk about it because it's sort of a long and complicated story like the RFK Bear story, but just bear with me here because I'm concerned. I was visiting my mom in Cape Cod.
Yeah.
I was coming down here to do your show. I stopped at a friend's for a day to be at the beach, and he took me out on his little boat. So I go out on his very small, teeny little boat, and we're zipping out, launching out into the water, and we see this family, an older gentleman, this lovely woman, and a little baby, and they were sort of waving, but it became clear they were waving for help.
Yeah.
So we went over to this family, and they said, our boat's dead.
Yeah.
We're adrift. You know what I mean? We're in danger. We're imperiled out here. And so we thought, oh, God, we got to help them out. So we went back into the shore. We got a battery to come and jump. We drove the boat back out. We jumped their boat. We saved their lives. And then we said, we're going to go water ski. And we were puttering around. And then I see another boat. There's a bunch of little boats out in this. And there you are.
Yeah.
Standing at the bow of this little boat.
Yeah.
Shirt off.
Uh-huh.
Tan.
Yeah.
Svelte. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your chest was up.
Yeah, I tried to get it up for
yeah. It was like Leo in the Titanic. I don't know what you were doing out there, but you looked great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You looked fantastic. You were like a nautical leader of men. But you had a couple other people with you. It was a very small boat.
Yeah.
And I thought wow, that man is legit. He's a seaman. There's Seth. And we sort of
we had a brief moment.
Yeah.
And I was yeah.
I'm going to go on that guy's show. I was feeling really good about myself. And then we went out, we did some water skiing, and then we come back to the shore, and I'm with someone who gets a phone call, and they say, that was Seth on his boat, and he's stranded. And I said, what do you mean? And they were like, yeah, he's run out of gas, and he can't get back in. And so I thought, I can't go save this. So they went out, and they got you. I was on my way somewhere else, but someone else to go out and save you. And then they told me that the first boat of people, that was your family.
Yeah. That was my father-in-law and my sister-in-law.
And a little baby.
Yeah.
A small,
I don't know who the baby was.
Beautiful child.
That baby's not my business. What they do on their boat.
Yeah, that was their attitude, too. I thought, maybe I should take this baby, because they don't know what they're doing on the boat. But then I thought, that family maybe shouldn't be out on the water.
Yeah.
There was...
So you had this very high estimation of me as, sort of a boatsman.
Yeah.
And then it just fell through the...
Yeah, and then I found out that it was your family, and I thought, I was worried about you people.
Yeah.
Because you're living on a little island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The moment, I will say, the moment we passed you and I was on the bow, sort of in all my glory, I was thinking to myself, man, I can't believe that's when Casey saw me, because it's never going well. And you caught me in the one brief moment where it was going well.
Right. What were you doing?
So I should have known. I was on the bow of the boat where none of the controls are. It is my wife is the actual captain of the boat, and so she sort of banishes me to the front. And in a way that's very, I will say, I don't like it. She's like, go look pretty, and I don't care for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you looked pretty.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But we were just puttering around. We like to go out until we run out of gas and then have someone save us.
Don't do it anymore.
It's like a weird kinky role play thing for us. We just run out of gas and then we're like, help us, help us.
You guys are swingers out on the water.
No, but also it should be noted, my brother-in-law actually took you water skiing.
Yeah, he did. Great dude.
Did you? My brother.
Kind of a lunatic.
He's a full lunatic.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy water skiing? Do you have skill at it?
No.
Okay.
I don't have any skill. Because I haven't done it that much.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done it. So it was hard to get up and do it, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, he was out there. Your brother-in-law seems like the kind of guy that like doesn't care if people have done things or not. He just drags them along.
Yeah.
Like, let's jump off the cliff. And
Yeah,
you're
he's
like,
very much that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Don't
guy.
hang out with him that much, though.
Good.
I feel like you did a lot of cool things recently. You and Matt are in this fantastic film, Matt Damon.
Thanks.
And you guys did some batting practice at Fenway.
Yeah.
You posted these photos, so I'm not like bragging.
No. Wait a minute. That sounds like I was bragging. Someone else posted.
Okay,
those
someone
photos.
else. Okay, got it. All right, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But here's Matt. And there you are.
Yeah. No, hang on a minute.
Here we go.
I appreciate that. That picture, though, that stance isn't that good. So
But I
was mid something.
I like it. You look like like a Red Sox from the 70s who maybe just had a cigarette in the dugout. But like, it feels like you could actually. Who did better with results?
I did better.
You did.
Yeah.
You're not just saying that.
No. I made more contact and I hit the ball farther than that.
And there's a lot of people standing
Every
around
time.
watching.
Yeah. There's thousands of people watching, and it turns out some of the team is back there watching.
Yeah.
The manager. So there was a lot of pressure. And I was feeling that pressure knowing that I was going to do this. I was a bit nervous about it because I hadn't swung a bat in a while. So I went to the batting cage like a week before.
Oh, that's great.
Where the kids go practice. And I was, I put in the bat on the ball, and I was like, right when I thought like, oh, I'm starting to feel good, I got into the 80-mile-an-hour cage.
Yeah.
And I immediately hit an 80-mile-an-hour fastball off my foot and shattered my toe.
Did you really?
Yeah. So then I go into that, and thank God I had enough adrenaline. That,
I don't feel like that's 80, right? Like when they're a pitching machine for.
No, it's not 80.
Okay. 80 is a real pitch.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that thing where you go to the fair and you throw it to see how fast you can throw it?
Yeah.
How's the fastest?
80. Yeah. I'm throwing 80.
No way.
I have.
You've never thrown 80 in
I
your
bet
life.
I have, yeah.
No way
100%.
0%. 80? Get out of town. Did you play baseball?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
8. Don't what? That's participation. All I agree with is participation.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, but you actually played as an adult, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I was a little bit of an adult.
Not like it for the pros, but like you continued to play.
Semi-pros,
Yeah. In your 30s, were you playing?
Yeah.
In your 40s?
My 40s. Yeah.
And what happened? What ended it?
I mean,
They were like, you can't throw 80?
the pandemic ended that.
Okay, gotcha. And there you go.
Thanks for bringing that up.
I did hear on the set of the film, The Instigators, you played a little ping pong
Yeah.
with a professional athlete.
Well, we would just play ping pong. Doug Liman, who directed the movie, is who you know well.
Great guy.
He's a great guy, and he made Swingers,
Yep.
Edge of Tomorrow,
Born
Mr.
Identity.
Mrs. Smith, The Born Identity, a lot of great movies. He's also a very good, talented ping pong player. And so we would play a lot on the set. We had Gronk in our movie.
Yeah, Rob
Gronkowski from the Patriots. He showed up with like a wingspan of 12 feet, and he started hitting the ball around. He was pretty good. I'm not going to say whether I beat him or not, but he was good. Just because I don't want to say anything bad about Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, very fair.
Yeah.
I want to ask more about the movie. We'll be right back with more Casey after this.